Catholics in the U.S. city of New York have also been mourning Pope Francis at St. Patrick's Cathedral, which is the largest Gothic Revival Catholic church in North America. Archbishop Gabriele Caccia, permanent observer of the Holy See to the United Nations, will be presiding over a mass for the pontiff there this Saturday. For more, we're going to cross to our correspondent there, Pamela Falk. Hi there, Pamela. So why do New Yorkers have a special affinity for Pope Francis?
New Yorkers believe that Pope Francis is beloved both as the first Latin American pope and as the first non-European pope, or the only non-European pope since about 400 AD. In New York, he's beloved for his humility, for his compassion, and for his support of immigrants and refugees. And part of that was his 2015, 10 years ago, trip to New York, where he came to the United Nations. That's where I met him, when he surprised security and drove around in his Pope Mobile to bless staff of the United Nations. And he also went to the 9/11 memorial site. And that strikes a chord with so many New Yorkers. In Latin America, of course, and for Latin American New Yorkers and Latin Americans around the world, he is beloved for his advocacy in Argentina in his youth against the dirty war and for the support of refugees and migrants.
So, Pamela, can you tell us about some of the major kind of differences between President Trump and Pope Francis? I mean, there's obviously a huge ideological gap between the two. And then moving forward, what role will cardinals from New York specifically play in the conclave?
Yes, in terms of the differences, it's a complicated relationship with President Trump and Pope Francis. And what you saw was, of course, today, President Trump is there honoring Pope Francis. There were good sides and bad sides, but even the vice president, when he just met the day before he died with Pope Francis, said he recognized the differences between the Trump administration and Pope Francis. And it was Pope Francis who said that the United States and the world basically should be building bridges, not walls. And so that was a direct hit on the president's Mexico wall and for immigration policy. And more recently, he did talk about how terribly devastating the mass deportation of migrants is.
Pamela Falk.
In terms of the conclave, Cardinal Dolan from here in New York will be part of the conclave, of one of 10 of New York. Thank you.
Pamela Falk, thank you very much for that from New York.